How is it going, everyone? Welcome back to another player review. Today I'll be reviewing the newly released Team of the Year Icon Gareth Bale. So this is an SBC that I and a lot of people have been waiting for throughout the entirety of this promotion, and thankfully EA finally released it. So I'm going to start off with my first thoughts on the SBC overall. There are some people who have argued that the SBC is really expensive, and while I do agree with that to some extent, I was honestly expecting this SBC to cost around 3 million coins, maybe even more, considering how crazy this Bale card looks and also taking into account the recent update they did. However, I believe this SBC costs around like 2.5 million right now, and I believe it was around 2.3 million yesterday before the fodder obviously went up, and I honestly think this is a fair price for what you are getting. So what are the pros and cons of this card? Starting off with the pros, the pace on this card is insane. He literally outruns almost every defender, even when he is at a slight disadvantage, especially on the wing. And as a striker, if you can get him into a solid position in space, it's a guaranteed goal. And that actually brings us to his shooting, which I would say is one of the best aspects of this card. His shooting is insane, especially in the box, mainly due to his shot power and his overall finishing, which is, both of them are very sharp, on point. The physicality on this card is another trait that I think is really good. If you use him as a winger or even as a striker, he is clearly very effective at shrugging off challenges, which is really good when making those solo runs as, an inside forward or, as a poacher in the striker position. As far as cons go, the dribbling on this card is a bit clunky, and that's something that I think everyone was expecting, at least from the other reviews that I have seen on this card. It's not that bad, and if you put in an engine or a finisher on him, he feels a lot better, but he's not going to feel like, Jorginho or Zico. He's going to feel more like Zidane, at least from my experience playing with him. The only thing that I would say is terrible on this card is the finesse shots from outside the box. Of course, I don't expect him to score the majority of them because he does not have this. He does not have the finesse shot as a playstyle plus. But I took at least around like 20 to 30 shots from outside the box, and the vast majority of them went wide, with only a couple of them, coming close to being scored. But I want to clarify that this is not applicable to all of his long shots, just the, finesse shots from outside the box. In the box, though, his finesse shots feel good, and he scores them, pretty comfortably. So that's about it. That's about all I have to say about him, and I hope you enjoyed this player review. That's about it. Peace.
Super tackle, and they've won possession. Ousmane Dembele prepared to fire. Oh, and it does! And playing it through. Bale. Real chance. Gareth Bale. This could be threatening from Bale. And a goal it is! Lost possession. Oh, this is looking promising. Opportunity here. A chance they could get caught out on the break here. They need to get bodies back. And it might be a goal! It's about the outcome. Surely they now have been removed. And the cross has promise. Under pressure, can he do it? Opportunity.